We had a great town hall session yesterday on header bidding here at IAB. And I think what we found in the town hall is that many publishers have leaned into this space over the last 18 months or so. In fact, almost every publisher in the room had said that they deployed some kind of header bidding. The benefits are it drives a lot more yield for publishers, more competition against the inventory, opens up new pools of inventory that hadn't been in the programmatic markets before. So publishers like the extra dollars in the bank. The drawback has been some of the technology side, which is commonly referred to as a hack. I don't know if I totally agree with that, but the place we're in right now is trying to understand, should this code live on the page of the website or should it be a server-to-server connection? And there was a really healthy debate at the town hall. I think where most people are landing is that it's something you need to test very aggressively as a publisher and find the right solution, because this is still a very new emerging technology. It's by no means baked.
And server to server is not exactly new, but we hear more about it. We've heard about an arrangement between AppNexus and Index Exchange this week. What is the value of server to server, and where should that go?
Yeah, well, the big fear for publishers is that as you put more and more code on the page, it increases things like latencies, and as a user, users don't like that. So it's great to make more money from the yield side, but if we're going to be killing our audience, that's not a good idea. The benefit of going to server is that you're using the big industrial strength computing power of ad servers talking to each other, as opposed to my laptop calling out to an ad server. So it's bigger pipes, faster technology, more computing power and horsepower. So passing all that data and information back and forth happens more quickly, and the theory, at least, is that users don't see the slowdown on the page. So it's really about moving what is a B2B transaction between a bunch of ad tech companies out of the consumer experience on the page and onto the server side, which probably where it belongs strategically. But I just want to caveat all that by saying that testing is key to all this. All looks great on a whiteboard, but until you actually give it a try, it's hard to know what's really going to happen.
So Jeremy, just tell us a little bit about the dynamics of programmatic, at the Weather Company in terms of inventory, how much you put out there, how much of it is through private deals, how much of it is bidded, the kinds of advertisers that are, the range of buyers that are in that exchange with you guys.
Yeah, so we've been very aggressive in the space. I've been with Weather for 4 years, and I've been running the programmatic business for about 3.5. It's grown for us tremendously. I think the way we view it is that marketers are telling us in no uncertain terms that this is how they want to spend their money. They want more targeting, more efficiency, more technology. Makes sense to me if I were a marketer. So we want to answer that need, right? We're not going to stick our head in the sand and ignore trends in the market. So what we've done is we've built a team that I manage that goes out and sources demand directly from marketers. We also work very closely with the ad tech platforms to make sure that we've got the right setups with everybody from Google to Facebook to Index Exchange to AppNexus, all the partners that we work with. We want to make sure that we've got the pipes working correctly. And then, frankly, like any other publisher, we spend a lot of time thinking about yield management, right? So I have no problem using automation and technology as long as the price works for our business. And that's where we have taken a hard stand on programmatic. It doesn't mean cheap. It, in fact, in some ways, could mean more expensive because the advertiser is targeting a very, very small pool of impressions that are high value to them. So we've been able to articulate that in the marketplace, work successfully with the right ad tech partners, and grow a great business for the company. And the last thing I'll add is that we haven't seen the drop off in direct sales. So that business is still growing at a healthy clip. We have great ad products that are unique, and that's what helps drive the two sides of the business.